So it seems that there's been another situation in the Genshin Impact community. Obviously, recently in a couple of my previous videos, I talked about some troubles that creators were having with the Genshin Impact community, whether it's them leaving or whether it's them getting a lot of hate on their videos for pretty much no reason. Now, this has been a kind of extension of Hoyoverse kind of taking a lot of action against leakers, cheaters, and everything like that. We've seen them do it a lot in the past and fine them absolutely crazy amounts of money. For example, we saw a couple of leakers actually get fined like almost $1 million, which was absolutely insane. But we have actually a new situation from Mihoyo saying Mihoyo helped arrest 200 plus leakers with a maximum compensation of 80,000. So a lot of these people might be paying 80,000 and Hoyoverse might be getting a pretty big payday just for them leaking. Now, leaking has been a big issue in the gacha community for quite a while, and especially in Genshin Impact 2. If you saw the latest character that is literally just got announced today, I forgot what her name is, but it was like the cowgirl kind of character, whatever you want to call her. She pretty much got announced, and well, she was leaked a couple of weeks ago, and tons of people were making videos and content on that because again, things get leaked very, very easily over at Genshin Impact, and it seems like they are taking even more action in this one post. And we actually do have a translation of this. They say this is another post from Genshin Update saying Mihoyo has taken strong action against game leaks, holding more than 200 people accountable. They say game leaks not only destroy players' gaming experience and the rhythm of game operations, but they may also have a negative impact on the game's reputation and reputation. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the same thing as a kind of translation thing. They say causing huge losses to the company. Mihoyo has always maintained a zero tolerance attitude towards game leaks, such as use of improper means to obtain undisclosed game content and spreading confidential content, and has continued to carry out special operations and multiple measures to combat them. So far, some of the gangs involved in the case have been taken to criminal coercive measures by police, and many others have been given administrative penalties. In addition, Mihoyo has also seriously held accountable more than 200 leakers who have maliciously spread the leaked content and obtained a public apology from the infringer. The highest amount of compensation awarded to a single infringer is 550,000 yuan. So it seems like these are people actually spreading them. It doesn't even seem like it's the people that are leaking them. The people that actually spread these leaks and kind of distribute them to even more kind of platforms, everything like that have also been taken into account. So again, I don't know if that's something that anybody who makes leak content might want to kind of take a look at and kind of be a little bit wary of, because it seems like they are taking action against people that not only are creating these leaks, but also the people that are sharing them on public sites like Twitter, like YouTube, or whatever. Now, yeah, they say there are some gangs involved and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy to think that there's a gang of people actually making Genshin leaks. You'd expect gangs to be doing something a little bit more like, the usual kind of criminal activities that you see them do, but instead they're kind of leaking the new 5-star character in Genshin Impact. It seems kind of crazy that's happening. I don't know if it's an actual gang. I feel like maybe it's just a group of people, but they say these include several first cases in China, which are guiding significance for the game industry to combat leaks. For example, China's first pre-litigation behavior preservation case involving undisclosed game character designs, and China's first effective judgment case that recognized undisclosed game characters and scenes as trade secrets. So it seems like China has having a little bit of a kind of change up of how they see this and how the law is actually taking into account leakers and undisclosed information pretty much being leaked from these companies, because again, it does provide a big kind of negative for the company, because they don't get as much kind of interactions on their posts because people have already seen them. For example, like that Carol girl character that's come out for Genshin Impact, not very many people are interested in her now, like with this kind of drip marketing, because people have already seen her. But it seems like she does seem to be quite a big character anyways, so it's fine. But the post could have gotten even bigger than it has before, which obviously provides Mihoyo with a little bit of a kind of like disservice, I guess. They don't really get any of the money from that. They don't really get any of the interaction from that, which does suck for them. But obviously, this is a first case in China, so it seems like China are actually changing up some of their laws and rules in terms of trade secrets, because if you don't know, there is a kind of a thing in companies where they have trade secrets, and obviously you can sign NDAs to kind of keep it secret or whatever like that. But also, a lot of people think that trade secrets are like, like a secret recipe to something or something like that. But, it can also be stuff like characters coming out to the game. And it seems like China is finally recognizing that. And that's why Hoyoverse are actually taking action. And then they say in recent years, Mihoyo has continued to crack down on various types of infringements, such as leaks, pirated figures, plugins, and private servers and has achieved remarkable results. In the future, MiHoYo will continue to crack down on all types of infringements on a global scale and spare no effort to safeguard the legitimate rights and interests of the users. We also call on users to actively provide clues of infringement and help MiHoYo to jointly combat infringements. So it seems like they're looking to take this globally. You know, a lot of what we've seen with people getting detained, people getting kind of fined and everything like that has been people in China. You know, it's been a mainly China thing because, you know, they have a lot of power, a lot of jurisdiction there because they are from China. Well, I say they're in Singapore, but you get what I mean. You know, they have offices in Shanghai and everything like that. But, you know, I think now they're planning to take it a little bit more globally, coming after some of the people in the American audience, coming after some people, you know, over in the UK maybe, or even just the rest of Europe in general, which again is going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of these leakers that are spreading all of this stuff. And I'm sure a lot of people that were spreading that one character from Genshin are going to be getting a knock on the door from Hoyoverse, or, you know, maybe the police, kind of talking for Hoyoverse and kind of taking them to court and fining them for a lot of money because, you know, they have kind of committed a crime here. But it does seem like they're taking a lot of action. They're asking a lot of people to actually help them in terms of, you know, identifying and finding people that have actually been doing this, which obviously, you know, I guess it's a good thing for MiHoYo. I don't really know how to react to this, to be honest. I feel like it's a bad thing for a lot of the leakers because they are getting fined and detained. You know, it's a lot of money, and I feel like it does suck for someone that's doing game leaks, but maybe they shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. And, you know, I think that Hoyoverse, you know, definitely deserves and has the right to take action against these people, the same that Wuthering Waves and Kuro Games does, or Yo-Star does against some, you know, of the other people. But again, I feel like, you know, it is a big issue in gacha gaming at the moment. I feel like it depends on what kind of gacha game it is and how their kind of beta system is set up. I feel like a lot of where the leaks come from is from their beta tests and everything like that. People tend to kind of sign up to them, record stuff, and then release it without them knowing. They have added a couple of kind of like intricacies and security kind of measures into it to kind of stop that kind of stuff from happening. But to be honest, it's just not enough. You know, it's like you could always use the old iPad method where you just literally put your phone up to the screen like that. You just start recording it on your phone, which again, you know, can't really be tracked. But again, it does suck that this is happening, and it sucks for every single game that leaks are happening in the long term. But yeah, it seems like they are definitely stepping up. Obviously, we had a previous article saying that 32 and 25 have been detained for making cheap plugins, which was 23 days ago. So it seems like in recent kind of months, they're definitely stepping up a lot of their stuff. Maybe that's because Genshin Impact is nearing its end and they're trying to bank out as much money as they possibly can from the game. So they're taking action against a lot of these leakers, getting the money from all of these fines and everything like that, and hoping that maybe, you know, they could, you know, make a little bit of bank off of some of these leakers and some of these cheap plugin people and stuff like that. Because again, why not? You know, it's the most money that Hoyoverse can make, and it's the most money that they can milk from the game before the game actually, you know, ends. And, you know, they have nothing else to milk from it. So I feel like, you know, maybe that could be a certain, you know, that's probably like a small reason why they're doing this. But also another reason is probably because the leaks are just generally ruining the game anyways. I feel like it doesn't ruin it too much. And we've, as I said, we've had leaks from the beginning, and Genshin Impact has been totally fine. But again, it doesn't seem like it's very welcomed anymore, especially with a lot of Natlan stuff. Maybe they're planning to make something pretty huge in terms of updates. I don't really see that coming from Genshin Impact. I'm going to be honest. I feel like the game's just going to go down and down and down and down. But maybe they're planning something pretty big, which they don't want to be leaked as well. And that's maybe why they're taking action so early. And, well, I say so early. It's quite late, to be honest. But yeah, it seems like maybe there's something planned, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because they just want to take a lot of these people, to account, and you want to take them, like, want to hold them responsible, let's just say that. But hey, that's pretty crazy. I think honestly the situation has been overall insane. I feel like Kuro Games should really copy, you know, Hoyoverse, sorry, and actually kind of do stuff like this, because I feel like it does prevent a lot of leaks. But again, we haven't really seen anything from Kuro Games or anything like that at the moment. But overall, pretty good for Hoyoverse, and you know, it seems like they have actually caught a lot of these people. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think that, you know, Hoyoverse should be doing this? Because I feel like, you know, they're definitely in their right to, and I feel like Genshin has had a big problem with this. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.